Sorry, getting set here still. You're first one of the day.
I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. Here with Cristie Kerr. Kind of a throwback round today on moving day. 7 under 65, no bogeys on the card. I mean, what switched in mentality as you came out here on Saturday?
You know, yesterday was a tough day. Got off to a tough start, but I brought it back. Played really great. Obviously to make the cut, and I've been playing well. You know, I've just struggled with driver a bit. I put a new driver in play this week. Went back to a ping driver, and I've just hit it awesome. So feels good to be in the fairway and ready to attack the course in a lot of instances, and today was a lot of fun.
Yeah, driver worked well, 11 to 13 fairways, but you had 17 of 18 greens today.
Yep.
And 28 putts. I mean, how key for you out here has been the ball striking and the putting?
You know, and cleaning up the driver stuff too. There was a lot of mental worry in there about where it was going to go, and since I've switched, it's given me a little bit more freedom to be able to work on my mental game out here and, start to get those statistics better. As you saw today, I hit a lot of fairways, a lot of greens. And once I hit a lot of greens, get the putter rolling, and it's fun to make a lot of putts.
I mean, let's be honest, game's getting younger, 44. I mean, what's been the secret to your longevity out here? I still feel like you're competing pretty well.
Yeah, I've always really loved this game. Sometimes it breaks your heart, makes you mad, but I've always had a love for this game and a love to work at it. And I think once I don't feel like working at it anymore, then I'll probably do something else. But the game is getting younger, but the golf ball doesn't know the age. So I've always said that, and I've just got to work harder off the golf course to be able to compete.
What is it about Blythefield in particular? Obviously played here before, but what is it about Blythefield that you think kind of gives you the opportunity to shoot such low scores?
This is such a fantastic golf course, and the staff has done an amazing job. It's never been in better shape. I mean, the greens are as good as any greens we put on tour, like even in a major. So the rough is really up this week, and the fairways, I mean, you could eat off the fairways. I mean, the course is in such perfect shape. Meijer always makes us feel really welcome when we're here. So I've got good friends. I'm staying with a good friend who's volunteer at the tournament, chair of the ops committee. So, just great memories here.
Awesome. Madison?
Yeah. So some crazy consistency, 4 birdies in the last 5 holes. Like, what was going through your head on those last few holes, and how did you approach them?
I was just trying to stay really committed to every shot I was hitting, and just kind of saying to myself, like, in the past, it's proven if I do that, if I take care of my job mentally, and I know where my game is in a spot, then I'm just let the results take care of themselves, and I got a lot of birdie looks coming in.
Yeah, after your result today, like, what are your hopes for tomorrow?
Just keep doing the same thing. You never know out here. I've come back from 8 shots back to win a tournament. I might be a little too far back to do that, but I'm enjoying where my game is headed, and I'm just going to keep working on that track.
And just final question for me, and you talk about mentality a lot. You've got a lot of different hats that you wear. I mean, you're a mom, you got Kerr Sellers, playing professional golf. How do you kind of separate everything when you get out on the golf course? Golf Cristie is here. When you're out doing your wine business, wine Cristie is here. How do you kind of keep things separate?
For the last couple of years, there wasn't much balance, and I think that's when my game had suffered. COVID really put a damper on everybody's life, and nobody really knew how to handle it. And the beginning of 2020, we had let somebody in the operational role go, so I picked it up because it didn't look like we were going to even play golf, and then it turned out I was pretty good at it. So going into 2021, I was like, oh, I can play golf and work at it and do wines, have a job on the wine business and do that. And, going into this year, I said, if I want to have a comeback, if I want to try to do really, really well again, I can't do that. I've got to focus all my energies on golf, on my fitness, which is starting to happen again. Have some time for me away from the golf course as well, as instead of just going right to another grind. And I've put everything into golf this year, and struggled a little bit with caddies early this year. Worth Blackwelder is in my thoughts. He was a longtime caddy for me, and he caddied for me for up until ShopRite. And he's got a little bit of heart issues going on that he's got to take care of and have a procedure. So my thoughts are with him. And I got really, really lucky finding Dave Lindquist. He's caddied on the men's tour before, and found out about him through some mutual friends. He caddies at Sabonic periodically, so found him, and we have just had insane chemistry on the golf course, and that never happens for me. So somehow, some way, it went from not knowing really where the driver's going to go to, wow, I have a straight driver, and wow, I have a great caddy, and wow, my game's turning around. So you never know. That's why you got to keep working at it.
And I guess just one more to follow up on that. I mean, how gratifying is a round like this when you've gone through all of that, you've been working so hard at it, to finally get one that's really low and deep in the red? How good does it feel?
It feels good. I felt like myself out there today for the first time in a couple years, maybe 3-4 years, and I'm excited. I'm excited for who knows how much longer I'm going to play for. You know, I just got to maybe not have 2 or 3 jobs, maybe just one.
Awesome. We're looking forward to more
Thank
Cristie
you.
Kerr.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.